What's air pollution?
Air pollution is the contamination of the air by pollutants which are harmful for every species on the planet, and it is caused by human activity.
If you become Prime Minister of Ethiopia, what will you do?
I will stop all pollution like global warming, air pollution and water pollution and plastic pollution. And I will stop deforestation, and I change to gas cars into electric cars.
How do we breathe?
We take a breath every 3 seconds, that is 28,000 breaths every day, but in major cities around the world it is getting harder to breathe. Air pollution is affecting 90% of the world population. China and India are the 2 countries suffering the worst from smoke.
The air that we breathe in your area, is it clean?
Yes.
Why?
Because there is no bumper-to-bumper traffic, less pollution and less factories.
Do you want to live in big cities or in countries? Why?
In the country, because in the country there are fresh air, in the country there are more garden, in the country there are less deforestation than city. This means when people cutting 1 tree, they plant more than 2 trees. When they cut 2 trees, they plant more than 3 trees. And in the country there are more rain formation than in the city. But in big cities there are very harder to breathe, there are very pollution, and I live in the country.
Is air pollution a global crisis? Why?
In my opinion, yes, air pollution is a global crisis. When you ask me why, when the air is polluted, we breathe polluted air, so we get a lot of diseases like heart problem, respiratory infection, lung cancer, dementia, and others. Let's talk about dementia. Dementia is a common for all people, and it's the disease of our mind. It's the cause of a lot of iron in our mind. But now 8 years old children have dementia because of air pollution. Even dogs have dementia because of air pollution.
If you become Prime Minister of Ethiopia, what will you do?
Number 1, I will stop pollution like global warming. What is global warming? Global warming is the rise of our temperature, or in other words, the warming up of the planet. And the next, I will stop air pollution. Air pollution is the contamination of the air by pollutants. And number 3, I will stop plastic pollution. Plastic pollution is a contamination by plastic materials and by human activity. And I will stop water pollution. What is water pollution? Water pollution is a contamination of the water by factories and gas cars. When the gas cars and factories release ozone, it goes to the atmosphere, and it's have a cloud, and it rain down. When the rain gets down, it goes to the sea and into the ocean, and it goes to underground water, and that pollutes the water. That's called water pollution.
How many people die in India every day? Why?
In India, daily 3,000 people die because of air pollution. In India, all people are like a smoker. The average air quality in the city of Delhi is equal to smoking 20 to 25 cigarettes a day. This will be true from the day you are born to the day you die.
If a pregnant woman lives in polluted cities, what happens to her?
Pregnant women who breathe polluted the air, deliver babies prematurely, and the babies have less weight than normal. That means the child will be sick.
Does air pollution affect country people or city people more?
Air pollution affects city people more because there is more factories and the gas cars in the city, and they release their smoke, and the city's people are harder to breathe and getting respiration disease, heart disease, and dementia, even animals. And the ocean living animals are die. If you say how ocean and living animals are dead, the smoke of factories, gas cars goes to the sky and make a smoke. Then the smoke is washed down by the rain and goes to ocean acidification. That's how ocean animals are dying.
In polluted cities, what do children do?
In polluted cities, because the air is very much polluted, children stay home. They play at home, they eat at home, they swim at home, they learn at home. They stay indoor to protect themselves from the harmful effect of air pollution.
What is the solution for air pollution?
The solution is burn less coal, use plant and kill trees, use electric cars, use clean energy resources like solar, wind, and geothermal.
What is air pollution?
Air pollution is the contamination of the air by pollutants which are harmful for every species on the planet, and it is caused by human activities.
Does air pollution affect city people more or country people more?
City people more.
Why?
In the city there are more factories than country. In the city there are more gas cars than country. In the city there are more transportation than country. Factories releasing gas smoke into the sky, and the rain washes down into the sea and the oceans, and he pollutes the sea and the ocean.
If you become Prime Minister of Ethiopia, what will you do?
In my opinion, the first one is I will stop all pollution. For example, plastic pollution, air pollution, water pollution, and global warming. The second one is I will change our oil-based economy. The third one is I will change gas cars into electric cars. The fourth one is I will plant lots of trees and flowers. And the last one is I will build green city and smart city.
Does air pollution affect city people or country people more?
City people.
Why?
Because there are more gas cars than country. There are more factories than country. And there are more and in the country there are more fresh air than in the city. Because there are more trees in the country. Because there are more trees in the country and we can breathe. But in the city there are more air pollution, like burning fossil fuels and like gas cars and factories releasing smokes.
If you become Prime Minister of Ethiopia, what will you do?
I will build a green city. I will change gas car into electric cars. I will plant a lot of trees. I will change our oil-based economy.
In India, everybody is a smoker. What does it mean?
In India, everyone is a smoker because of the air pollution, and this all caused by human activities like burning fossil fuels, deforestation, raising cows for meat, and our oil-based economy. And this all have a damage. First of all, kids have a dementia, mind problem, lung problem, like having a lung cancer. Their lung will be blackish or grayish, and this all caused by human activities. And first, to think about all of this cause, we humans are the cause of this air pollution. When we see the air, it can be, we say it's pure, it's like clean, but if we see it deeply, it's so polluted because of the air pollution. And this all caused of by human activities.
If you become Prime Minister of Ethiopia, what will you do?
I will stop all pollution. I will change our oil-based economy. I will change gas cars into electric cars. I will stop deforestation. I will plant more trees, and I will build green cities.
Does air pollution affect city or country people more? Why?
Air pollution affects city more than country people. If you say why, city people have more factories and gas cars. Factory is release natural oxygen, but gas car release carbon dioxide and pollutes the air.
Become Prime Minister of Ethiopia, what will you do?
I will stop single-use plastic. I will plant a lot of trees. I will build smart city, and I will stop all pollution.
As far as I know, there are more factories than countryside, and there are more gas cars than countryside, because gas cars release carbon dioxide and it covers the whole planet like a blanket, and then it warms our planet like fire.
If you become Prime Minister of Ethiopia, what will you do?
I will stop deforestation. I will stop using plastic bags. I will plant lots of trees. I will change gas cars into electric cars, and then I will stop all pollution like global warming, air pollution, plastic pollution, and water pollution.